The Trump administration has found another way to discriminate against LGBTQ people. Several Western countries have taken down pride flags after a homophobic backlash from Iraqi officials. Violence against queer people is increasing at an alarming rate in multiple countries, and the coronavirus crisis is preventing people from accessing HIV medication, worsening global health. We'll have this week's top LGBTQ news and actions you can take on Weekly Debrief. Weekly Debrief is made possible with your support on Patreon. Head over to patreon.com/mattbaum to support the show and get some backer rewards. The Trump administration just imposed a new policy for adoptions, ending data collection on the sexual orientation and gender identity of kids and parents. LGBTQ youth are disproportionately likely to be living in foster care or homeless, which makes it particularly urgent that experts understand the unique challenges facing queer youth. But that's going to be a lot harder now that Republicans have ordered the Department of Health and Human Services to stop studying how best to serve queer people in the adoption system. Also last week, several countries hung rainbow flags on their embassies to mark the International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia, and Biphobia, including on embassies in Iraq. Religious leaders there went on the attack, calling the flags an insult to religious figures, and so several of those countries caved, removing the symbols of tolerance and acceptance. The United States was not among them, having failed to raise a flag or make any statement marking the occasion. Queer people are facing increasing violence around the world, according to multiple new reports. In Mexico, 2019 has been the deadliest year for LGBTQ people in half a decade, with 117 killings. Meanwhile, in France, homophobic and transphobic crimes rose 36% in 2019. There's also some good news internationally. Marriage equality will start in Costa Rica this week after a ruling by an international human rights court. Conservative lawmakers tried to delay the start of marriages by another year and a half because of the pandemic, which makes no sense, but their efforts have failed. And health experts are sounding the alarm over new problems with access to HIV medication. With businesses closed and transportation limited and citizens stuck at home, it's becoming harder for people living with HIV to get regular health care. There are an estimated 13.4 million people around the world with HIV who are not being treated. This week's action item is to support the work of Frontline AIDS, a global nonprofit that gets treatment to those who need it most. Go to frontlineaids.org to follow them on social media and to donate. And as always, let me know about stories that need covering at Matt Baum on Twitter and on YouTube. And if you find these videos helpful, head over to patreon.com/mattbaum to pledge your support and help keep them coming. And I'll debrief you next week.